Welcome, Virgo. Welcome to my new channel, Mystic Crystal Tarot. So today I'm going to do a reading for the energy of February, but anytime that you click on this video, the message will be relevant because this is the way the universe works with tarot readings. You get what you need to hear when you need to hear it, hopefully. So I'm interested in tarot because I believe it works through the collective unconscious mind of humanity, and that vast archetypal forces play through the collective unconscious, and it's very closely related to astrology, as the tarot images reflect the main forces within astrology, and you can get a reading of the energies of this moment with tarot. So, reading for Virgo, energies of the collective for Virgo. So I don't do reversals. There's plenty of meaning in the cards right way up without reversing them. This is a very simple spread of the past, present and future energies for Virgo. So, what do we have? All right, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. See, there's the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. These are embossed cards, so they reflect the light in a strange way. So, starting with the Page of Pentacles. Pages are usually young people, could be a child or a very young teenager, someone, a person in the material world coming forward with their one pentacle, and this can be an offer or a contract or an apology or a gift. So the past, in the recent past, some young person or child coming forward with an offer or a gift. The Fool, and I think this card signifies you, Virgo, taking a leap of faith in the past. And then we have the King of Pentacles, who is a worldly man, someone who knows how to make money, has a good job, and is stable and dependable. So what do they mean when we put them together? When we have this stable, dependable man, a leap of faith, and a younger person coming forward with an offer or a gift. This is in the past. A young person, a child, a mature man with a good head for business, making money, taking care of business, and a leap of faith by someone. Is this leap of faith and a new beginning you taking a leap of faith, or is it someone in your past who was a man who had a good head for business and was very stable and dependable? Is he taking a leap of faith on you? Is he bringing a gift for you? Seems like he's in a position to do that. So that was recently. Maybe you had a gift from a man in the past, a gift of money. He's got his coin. In fact, he's got a lot of coin. And then we have in the present the magician. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles. So you can see the 3 of Pentacles is about working collaboratively with others to make something. It could be working on your relationship, but this is more like a work-related situation. And the 10 of Cups is... No, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is again, is the 10s are endings, and in the case of Pentacles, they're happy endings, where everything's going well and you're very prosperous and abundant. So it seems like working collaboratively with others in the present leads to abundance and wealth. And here we have the Magician card, which I think signifies you as being the manifester. You are deliberately bringing into your life what you want for yourself. You're making it happen. You're thinking the positive thoughts. You're picturing what you want for your future in your mind's eye, and you're bringing it to you by working collaboratively with others to bring forward abundance. And then we go to the future. What have we got in the future? We have the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. So in the future, we have 2 twos, and twos are usually about making a choice because it's one thing or another. And the first choice is about juggling work and family or work and play, but getting balance in your life between the different aspects. And then with the 2 of Swords, this is often a card of confusion, of not knowing which way to go, having 2 roads ahead, and the person on the card is blindfolded and is using the swords ineffectively, and they show 2 directions. They're going over her heart and pointing in different directions. And so this future run of cards is talking about difficult choices, choosing between work and family or work and play with family. Maybe family is symbolized by outings and going with your partner and children out into the community and doing things together. That would be family involving you, and you're confused about your future direction, where you should put your energy. And then in the middle we have the Queen of Cups, and this is possibly a person, possibly you, or just an abstraction of being emotionally open and basing your decisions on your heart, and which feels like the best direction to go. So those are the basics, and I would like to get some clarification, I guess, on the past. So I'm going to take out 3 cards on the past from this deck. It's a classic deck, and we have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Wands. You see them here. And the Wheel of Fortune in the past is about a cycle ending and going to a higher level. So a certain amount of past karma is resolved, and we start a new cycle, a better cycle, a higher turn of the wheel. And then in the middle we have the High Priestess, and this symbolizes, whether you're male or female, your intuition. And when it appears, it means that your intuition is good, it's strong, you're in touch. And the High Priestess also signifies someone who's in contact with Source for their direction, someone who prays and meditates and knows the spiritual laws, who meditates and gets in contact with Source and gets direction from their guides and from reading the signs given to them. And then the 3rd card, the 2 of Wands, is a man deliberating on the future and which way to go, looking at the world in his hands. The world is his oyster, the world is ahead of him, and he's deciding which way to go in his future. So when you put it all together, or try to, a new cycle is beginning, and someone, either you or someone close to you, is considering which path to take and what they want for their future. What do they want? And they're using their intuition, they're going within and getting in contact with a higher power to guide them, and following the guidance of their own intuition for their future path. So this was the recent past, and relates back to this line of taking a leap of faith. And maybe that leap of faith comes from going within and consulting a higher power and intuition. And so it's a man who's worldly and can make money and handle material things, going within and following his intuition about which road to take in the future. So let's clarify the present with more cards from this deck. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles come up again in the present. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And again, the Three of Pentacles is about working collaboratively with a group of people or working on your relationship. And then we have the Emperor, which relates strongly to the King of Pentacles. He's like the King of Pentacles on a higher level. So maybe the man in the past who was a good manager of his resources has leveled up to become the Emperor, which is like becoming a judge or a lawyer or a politician or someone of great importance who plans and strategizes. So here we have, he might be a manager at work. We have a group of people in the present working collaboratively on something, and it's confirmed. It appears 2 times. And then we have Six of Swords, moving out of choppy waters into a calmer emotional place, moving forward, possibly at work. Maybe things were difficult at work, but now at a new cycle, a higher turn of the wheel, things are improving at work, and you are manifesting what you want, which is wealth and abundance. And maybe you have become the Emperor, maybe you've been promoted to a higher level of management, or you're working with someone who's a manager and things are going better at work. So this present is all about work. It's about working cooperatively with more powerful people and using your power to create what you want in the workplace, working collaboratively with others. And then we go into the future, which is like on a totally different tone altogether. It's about choices and decisions and using your heart to decide. So what have we here? We have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, oh dear, and we end with the Five of Wands in the future. So it's making a difficult choice, following your heart in the future. And we have a lot of wands here, and wands represent spirit, the intuitive spiritual level of ourselves, but often in context passion. And here we have conflict at work, not getting along with peers, maybe because you get along too well with your manager, or you've become the manager and the people subordinate to you are difficult to deal with. So we have the King of Wands, and this is a man who is passionate. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is a younger man who is confident and bold. And then we have conflict in the workplace. So I don't want to leave the reading here with King of Wands. He's again like the Emperor, a manager, maybe not as grand as the Emperor, but very similar. He's like a reflection on a lower level of the Emperor, the King of Wands. He's very closely related to the Emperor. So you might have a regional supervisor here, and then a supervisor, and then you have a young person full of confidence, and then you have conflict in the workplace. So I think I want to clarify that further. It looks kind of clear that maybe you're making a decision about whether you should leave that particular job now that there are all these people involved. So what do we have to clarify this? Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. So, love these cards. The Knight of Pentacles is someone moving forward very slowly, maybe someone coming towards you. And usually these face cards, the King, Queen, Knight and Page, are actual people you may know, or they represent yourself, rather than forces at play. So the Knight of Pentacles would suggest someone coming towards you slowly, with an offer, with a contract, something like that. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which can be clinging to the past, or jealousy, or possessiveness in a relationship, or, as this seems to suggest, the workplace, hanging on to the way things used to be at work. And then we have the end of a painful cycle with all these swords in the back. And this could mean, in the context of all these managers and decisions at work and conflict with co-workers, that you are stabbed in the back, or you're afraid of being stabbed in the back, and that things may not go well at work, and you're thinking about leaving, and maybe you decide to leave your job, or maybe you don't. But this suggests the end of a cycle at work. So maybe the conflict at work ends. And let's take another look and see what happens, because we've got a new cycle beginning in the past, and here we are in the future with the end of a painful cycle that appears to be in the workplace. So, here we have the Nine of Swords, Temperance. And now I'm happy to end the clarifications, because we have the Ten of Cups as the final card, and I'm happy with that. We start off with the Nine of Swords, which is a card about sleepless nights, insomnia, worrying, having nightmares, general discomfort. And that makes sense after the Ten of Swords. That was the end of a painful cycle. Maybe you got fired, and now you're worried, you can't sleep, you're upset. And then we have this lovely card, Temperance, and it shows the angel. And some people call it the Michael card, because it's the Archangel Michael, pouring cups of healing, the heart and the mind, healing the heart and the mind, pouring love between the two cups, restoring balance. So after this period of sleepless nights, you find balance. And the final card is a really good card. It's the card of happy ever after endings. So it ends happily ever after with the happy home, the happy family, children, a good relationship, a nice home to live in. That is the final outcome in the near future. So if any of this resonated with you, and you can compare it to your life and say, yes, I see myself in this reading, please leave a comment in the comments below, so other people can see how it related to you. Like and subscribe if you like my channel, because for all of us who make content on YouTube, it's very helpful to our process to have subscriptions and likes. So if you want to see more from this channel, subscribe, and hope to see you again.